Here's the first offering. Deoner Navarro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Dominic Brown will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now batting, shortstop.
J.J. Hardy will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Jason Kipnis will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Michael Brantley will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out. Brandon Moss will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, it took him an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. For World Series Game 2, the Phillies were in Cleveland to play the Indians at Progressive Field. The Phillies came away with the win. The score was 6-5. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Michael Bourne will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching, but he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 coming. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication. One batter in the ball game. That's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter in the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Michael Brantley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate. Swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So put the guy on the mound.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So put the guy on the mound.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Phillies, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Brantley back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Dominic Brown will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so.
Chisenhall is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Brandon Moss will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Carlos Santana will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Diving is Headley, but Chase comes up empty. It's a fair ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is in there.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And everybody knows against a guy like this, you're going to need every run you can possibly get. So that's a good job there of getting this ball airborne and driving in their first run.
Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 1 and the Phillies nothing. Now here's the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the second out. Chase Headley will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Now here's the first pitch. Danny Salazar stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Michael Bourne will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anyway.
Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 3.
Michael Brantley will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4.
Brandon Moss will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He's ready now. The pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Deoner Navarro will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Chisenhall is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. J.J. Hardy will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. I mean, he was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
And the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Cole Hamels will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in. He's saying, what's so hard about this?
Mookie Betts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch coming. Fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Santana will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0.
Leading off with
First pitch on the way.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yan Gomes will dig in. He singled his first time around. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You gotta wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club trails 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Chase Utley will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Left fielder number 9.
One gone in the inning now for the left fielder, Dominic Brown. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
And you're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Fielder number 27.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jose Ramirez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. This is foul right side. Now here's the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Now batting.
Danny Salazar will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And Navarro will look this one in for out number 1. Michael Bourne will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pause. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Utley for 1. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they're on top 1-0. Ryan Howard will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Chase Headley will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deandre Navarro. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Jason Kipnis will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Michael Brantley will dig in. He singled his last time around. This is a hard hit ball. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Brandon Moss will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Carlos Santana will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here comes a 1-2. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Paul Hamels will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Mookie Betts will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yan Gomes will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is a big inning. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Lonnie Chisenhall will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Jose Ramirez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Hardy for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for Cleveland.
Danny Salazar will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians leave one, but they're up 1-0. Dominic Brown will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-1 on the way. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Warren has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Howard will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here comes the 1-0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Michael Bourne will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Michael Bourne.
And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it will be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Here's the first offering. Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Michael Brantley will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so I think he's got that going for him.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Indians 1 and the Phillies 0. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. And a Ball 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Deoner Navarro will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
J.J. Hardy will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Carlos Santana will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Hamlet loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Cesar Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Cesar Hernandez.
And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. One pitch on the way. Now a ball lined into right field, and a great at-bat off the bench that time. It's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. he'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run in second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Oh, with 2 guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Dominic Brown will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances to come up empty. So
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. From the stretch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. And their winning ways continue at home. They'll walk off to take a commanding 3-0 lead.
Really one of the most entertaining World Series games we've seen in a long time. What a finish here as they come through to win this in their final at-bat.
Stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Indians matched up against the Fightin' Phils at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies came away with the win. The score was 2-1. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.